As you can see, I'm black in this video. And now I'm white. Just kidding. I'm Hispanic Italian. Anyways, I'm eating probably the most unhealthy, delicious thing before I go to bed. A cheese dog, cheese on a hot dog, with some Hawaiian bread, and something rare that I don't usually do, using protein powder before bed, which is full of aspartame and carrageen. But oh well. I completed a lot of my book today. I slept. I walked a lot in the sun. I just haven't generally made an update video for this channel for such a long time because either my grandparents are home and they hear me, "Who are you talking to?" I'm like, "My dick." It speaks to me sometimes. But just during the other room, I decided they're watching The Middle, you know, the worst show on the fucking planet. The Hallmark show. I'd say anything from Hallmark takes you out of reality more than any other shows. Oh, but I have carrots. That makes up for everything. I'm probably going to drink a liter of water before bed. I had the weirdest dream when I was having a midday nap. I had to. I was pissed off all day because I worked until 12 midnight last night and got 5 hours of sleep only. See, my brain's really wired from the magnetic water. Also from consciousness engineering that I've been doing, which helps drastically. My arms are sore from doing push-ups like crazy. My chest got bigger, but it's sore, and I just don't feel like resting because I'm just so energetic. Like, I have to force myself to fall asleep. But as I was saying, I had a funny dream mid-nap today where my mom was moving. We were moving from our old house. We were in our old house, and I was acting like a 5-year-old, and I'm like, I'm tired. I was doing that in my dream. It was hilarious. And my mom yelled at my younger sister and said, "Read your brother a story." So my sister was tucking me into bed and reading me a bedtime story. And I fell asleep with inside my dream, and then I woke up with inside my dream. And my little sister wasn't in the room anymore, and I was all alone, and I went like this, because I was scared. It made my day. It like cheered me up so much that I had that dream. Because usually I have dreams about inspiration, and it gets repetitive and boring. It's good to have a fun dream, and I had a fun dream even though I was angry, which is so random. I guess my brain just knew I needed it to cheer up. Other than that, I wrote a book in, I'm going to say 10 hours. An entire book. I wrote it in 10 hours 2 days ago. Not even 2 days ago. It's like it's been like, I'm gonna say altogether 50. It doesn't matter. The point is, I wrote a book, I illustrated every page, and now I've done 4 pages so far in Photoshop. I have a lot more to go, but I'm going to finish them. Why? Because when you try to, I call it subconscious rewiring, but the technical term is consciousness engineering. When you try to do consciousness engineering so much, your brain, your consciousness goes on overload. It's thinking, should I let this information in? Should I allow this? Should I approve of it? So when you're given like 15 different things instead of just going on one subject, like you can do one subject and your mind will say, okay, once you allow it to. There are ways of doing that. But if you're saying, I'm going to do this, and I'm also going to do this, and I'm 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 also going to do this, and this, on these dates, the one mistake you probably shouldn't do, it's just my personal opinion, you can do it if you want, is give a specific date. You can give a year, but if you give an exact specific date, it will fuck with you. It will make you stressed, it will make you panic, because your conscious mind is saying, oh, I gotta finish this. It's in my subconscious that I need to finish this. So you're like rushing and panicking. That's why I got sick publishing my last book, because I worked without stopping or eating or sleeping. Because I promised that I would finish my book within 4 months, and it happened. It happened, but my body got overly stressed, and that's what was happening today. Because this is the problem I run into every time I begin rewiring my subconscious or consciousness engineering. I do really good. Like, my things are happening. Stupid dog outside. Time is it? It's 8. That dog barks at 8 every night. So my grandpa, my step-grandpa, can come pick her up. She can get a minute of attention from him and be put in a cage the whole night. It's the sad reality of it. Anyways, did you see that flash of light? Anyways, I have, every time I do this, it feels good. So then that good feeling, I go overboard with it. I say, oh, maybe I can make more happen all at one time. No, I've learned from the 4 times of doing this, and your emotions, it will fuck your emotions up if you try to overwhelm it. You have 3 goals. You focus on one first. When that is accomplished, you celebrate, and then once that, you go on to your next one, and then you only focus on that one. You could say, I love my family, I love my grandparents, I want to work harder, and I will work harder. You could say all those things. But when you specifically tell your conscious mind that you're going to do this, and while you're doing this, you're going to accomplish this, and then you accomplish this, just don't overload. It fucks you up. Yes. This is breast milk. I got it out of my my poodle, my dog. No, it's not. But a fun fact: you don't actually have to be pregnant to produce breast milk. There are, I don't want to call them pores. That's the wrong word. There are things in a woman's boobs that, when put under pressure, they swell up and produce milk inside the sacs, inside the boobs. If a girl stimulates them enough for a long enough amount of time, breast milk will appear. It's true. It's true fact. Nutrition class. Also, here's a good tip. If you have stress in a certain part of your body, like your arm will hurt, your leg will hurt, you're holding tension. It's weird. When your emotions are tensed up and you're tired and you need to just rest, you'll feel it in a body part. Like, it's strange but true. See, I took a nap before I did a little bit of exercising tonight. A little bit. I stretched more than I did exercising, because when your body's already under tension, you don't want to push it to its limits. Just like the consciousness engineering, you don't want to put too much on your consciousness Or else it will go, what do I do? I'm so confused. It just feels good to get all this out. I mean, after I started doing my consciousness rewiring and actually doing it right, I, study law, healing, chi, theory of relativity. That's from 2 days ago. I do still want to study law, though. I'm very interested in law, and if I do study law, it only adds to my stereotype of being Jewish. Let's see, I like data analysis, investing money, and law. All the things Jewish people do. Like, not every single Jewish person does that, but it's a pretty accurate stereotype. And I don't hate my grandparents that I live with. They may do annoying things at times, but they're letting me live here. While I live here, I can save up money. I can do smart things. I get it. My younger sister, she has to work in a building to get a shitty apartment. I'm trying to get SSI for low income to live in a shitty apartment. But while I do that, I put aside a little bit of money each time, and it builds up, and then I can buy a house in a cheap area. I can rent the other room out to someone while I live there and get at least $500 to $1,000 a month. With that money, I save it up, and I buy another house, and then I buy another house, and then eventually I'm renting to 15 people. 15 different houses. Over time, people in this world seem to expect things to happen instantly, or else they give up. It runs in my family to have real estate. My dad made the joke that we are an empire, as in we're like elites, which I wouldn't doubt. See, my great-grandpa started buying houses when they were really cheap. Land and houses were really cheap, like extremely cheap. And he didn't fix them up. He did slight painting inside and replaced the carpets, but that's about it. And he rented them out. He used that money and he bought 15 properties. No, 13. But my grandfather, his son, bought 2 properties, plus the one he lives in, so just 2. He's renting out 15 now because he inherited the properties. What will my dad get? I don't know, because there's one stepsister, my aunt, and there's one actual sister, my aunt, and there's my dad. So he's going to get the properties. When he dies, they're going to get split up between my cousins and me, so I'll probably get 2 properties out of that, because my dad owns 3. So in a way, it's like a expectation of my family's name to get real estate. Plus, why not? You're getting passive income. Especially when I get my own place, I'm going to grow weed and sell it to clubs and to people I know. Because by that time, it probably won't even be illegal to do. Alcohol was illegal in Prohibition, and now it's sold everywhere. Weed's legal in a few states already. The world's changing. Good night, everyone. Love all of you. Like, rate, and subscribe. I say rate because it's just automatic. Comment and subscribe.